Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I will show you a couple of good teams that have a high boost in TOP this season. Of course you don't need to use this team specifically, you can use any tag or any team that worked for you in the past and just change the bench to Z tiers that you can bring for the last 10 fights. Yesterday I dropped a route video and in it you're gonna have the best Z tier for each tag. And if you don't have a team yet and you need some team building guides or team builds, I have a full playlist you can check in my channel. As you can see here, I have a playlist with a lot of different tags, even a video where you can build your team from scratch with these trunks on the screen. So if you can go to the main page for the channel, here you can see the team building guide. Now let's start with the teams that we'll show for this video, and the first one is Frieza Force because they have so many boost characters, and this team specifically you are seeing on screen I used it last season and it was no, not last season, in season 105. So if you want to see how they function you can just go check it out. Look, here is season 105 and I used pretty similar team just in the bench. I had two different Z tiers. You can even use these Z tiers in the bench if you want to, and you can see how they function specifically. So we can redo this team if you want, like we go Z tiers here and put both Nappa and Frieza, and we are done. Last spot, sorry, you can put anyone you want that works. For example, this spot Frieza, who is Z tier 2, and it will work wonders. Now, of course, not everyone has this EX Frieza, so you can put Pot Frieza as your Z tier, or Ginyu. You can put Ginyu and Frieza too, and it would be very good. Of course, if you have the Ginyu Force attack characters, I would put one of them. Jeez is the best. You can even put both if you want, and they will work very well. Sorry, you don't need this Angel Frieza. If you need to check which replacement to use for Frieza Force, you check the team building guide for Frieza Force and it would work. So let's make a team like right now. I will put EX Ginyu because I like him. Let's put this EX Cooler too. We have these three EXs here for my Z tiers. I have triple Z tier and I can either put this Pot Frieza as the fourth Z tiers if I want. But it's a little bit overkill because I have already two S tier in my team with this full power and this cooler, and I'm gonna go with a very safe pick with the yellow Frieza. If you don't have yellow Frieza, check the LOE/Frieza for team building guide and I have the replacement list. We can go with the Angel yellow Frieza. He's C tier this season. It doesn't matter too much if he's C tier because we are gonna have two S tier and three Z tiers. You can use only two Z tier if you want, and just put any good character here. For example, we have this Mecha Frieza. Now let's get to the next team, and it's gonna be Regen. Any Regen main this season, this team is gonna be very good. You have some decent Z tier, I won't say too many good Z tiers. Metal Cooler and Piccolo Jr. are the two best. Of course, you can triple up Z tiers if you have Piccolo Jr. If you don't have Piccolo Jr., I would use only two Z tiers and take him out for someone else. Now, for Regen, Piccolo Jr. is so good, you can use him in every fight without any problem. Of course, he needs to be at least 9 star. But if you don't have him, you can replace him with this blue Piccolo, who is S tier, and you're gonna have double S tier, no problem. And this team will be very good. Of course, if you don't have this Trunks, this BKP is also good, and he's also S tier. You can even triple up on S tier with Trunks, and it will work pretty well. Now, in season, I believe 106, I used Regen. Similarly, that's the replacement list on the video. But if you can go here to the main team, yeah, as you can see here, it's loaded. I used a similar team. I used the Cell in this one. I don't think Cell is that good anymore, so if you want to use them, you can, but I would prefer the team that I showed right now with Piccolo Jr. if you have him. If you don't, you use the blue Kamikolo. He's better than Cell, and you have triple blue. Just be careful with triple blue if you're facing a lot of green units. Bench one blue and you'll be fine. who tanks can super every fight, so he will be similar to Yellow Angel Frieza on LOE/Frieza Force, and this will be a very good combo. Now let's get to the next team, and it's gonna be DB. For the DB mains, you are eating very good this season. You have 4 great Z tiers right now. So if you are a DB main and have all the characters, I would advise this team, it will be very good. Of course, if you have Jackie Chun, I would replace this Blue Bulma, the free to play. If you don't have Jackie Chun, it's fine. You can use Blue Bulma, who is very good too. Now, some DB mains that don't have, they have only Tomburin and don't have 23rd World Tournament Goku or Piccolo Jr., that's fine. You can still use the team. I would bench Roshi actually for the last 10 fight only, so yeah, I wouldn't use him early on in just in case he dies. But you can replace Piccolo Jr. and 23rd World Tournament Goku if you don't have him. You don't have both, sorry. With characters like this Yamcha who can Zenkai buff. If you want this path to power Goku, you can also use Jackie Chun if you have him. Just be careful, for blue can be a little bit tricky. But let's say you don't have Jackie Chun, you can do double for green too, it can work. Just be careful, if you have a lot of purple enemy, you need the yellow. So I would advise, mostly if you don't have the 23rd World Tournament characters, to use Roshi. He's just a safe pick, HP buff, he's more blast based, and he's also, I believe, S tier, which is pretty decent. For the boost, you have 2 S tier character, 2 Z tiers, and you are sorted. Now, if you don't have the 23rd World Tournament, you switch them out and put like Piccolo Jr. and Goku, or you can put Bulma, is also fine, and you will have a lot of points this season, and it's a very easy to use team. Next is gonna be Saiyans. If you are a Saiyan main this season, you have a pretty good boost too. This Broly is Z tier. Of course, if you don't have Broly, he's an old Zenkai, you can use EX Bardock, or you can use someone like this Goku if you have him. This Goku is actually really good. You cannot see him on screen because I'm cutting it, but you can use this Goku from Saiyan Saga if you have him. He's pretty rare, but he's really good. If you have him, always actually use him in the main team instead of someone else. But let's put the Broly. I think most people have Broly, especially the other account, and this Nappa, who is free to play and you can farm him easily. Now I've put this Vegeta just in case you put any new character from this anniversary who is Saiyan and you have him at least 9 star. You can put him here instead of Vegeta. I would say Vegeta is pretty good because he's blast based and he has the same Z ability. You can put MUI, Evo, you can put UI Goku, anyone you want. Now UI Goku I wouldn't advise too much because he's strike based and he doesn't have the Z ability. At least Evo Vegeta is blast based and has a good damage on him with the blast team. For the team you are putting S tier, 3 characters that are S tier. It might be too much, but it's still gonna work pretty well. You have Super Vegeta, number 1 Vegeta, and Nappa. We are Zenkai buffing Nappa with the blue Goku. And finally we have this free to play Goku, is pretty nice. If you have this Masked Saiyan at 14 star, I would use him over Nappa because he's more blast based. And that's basically it for Saiyan. It's not the best team, but it still could work pretty well. Just be careful with Z abilities. Don't have too many non-Saiyan Z ability. I have a Saiyan team building guide if you want to check it out. And the new character would work very well in here. I forgot to mention, let me go back to the outro in a second, but of course you can use the 23rd World Tournament Goku if you have him, not over Vegeta, but in your main team he's really good, and he's also a mini healer, plus he has the same Z ability, he's also Z tier. If you use him you don't need to use 3 Z tiers, you can replace one of those two. If you don't have Nappa, you can, if you don't have Broly or Nappa, you replace one. And you can put another Saiyan character who is good. For example, we can put, let's see, A tier. Do you have anyone good? Goku Piccolo, for example, if you have them. If you want a free to play like this guy, he can work too. Just he doesn't have the ability. However, he will work well with the Broly because the Zenkai buff is helping him. Now let's get back to the outro. I will make a Saiyan Saga team building guide in the next few days. so you know what to do if you pull the new character and you want to use them. And we'd also make a Frieza Force team building guide with the new characters, only Nappa and Vegeta, because they will work pretty well in that team too. That's basically it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any other team you are using, let me know in the comment, and have a good one.